Welcome to my laboratory. What you're looking at there is my version of a wireless Joule thief. There's no battery. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. Everything over here, all of this stuff from this green wire to the left, that's all irrelevant. That's another circuit. That's a ring oscillator that is not being used. So all we're talking about now is the stuff to the right of the screwdriver. Okay, so there's the Joule thief that I just showed with the bank of LEDs, and there is a wireless receiver that I just cobbled together out of parts that I pulled from an old television set. And here, this doubled, sorry about the light, this doubled loop here is the antenna. Both of these are both in parallel. One of them's bigger than the other one, and they work best when they're in the same plane, kind of like that. Okay, so that's the wireless Joule thief, and let's see if it works. That's not real bright. I think that's because the antennas aren't quite in the same plane yet. So I'm fooling around with the positioning of the antenna right now, as you can probably see. If I can get them both lined up fairly well in the same plane, I think you can see that Joule thief is working really well, glowing bright. So the components of the receiver are, well, first you have a 56 nanofarad capacitor. That's that orange thing, or just directly across the antenna. Then there's a diode, a fast recovery diode from an old television set, in series with an electrolytic capacitor. That makes the DC circuit. And then this guy here is a 7805 voltage regulator, so that I've got a regulated 5 volts of output. If the input is over 5 volts, this will keep it from going over on the output. So right now we have a regulated 5 volts coming out of that little wireless receiver, and it's powering the Joule thief. It really is. There's the wireless transmitter over there, and I wish I could claim some super great efficiency for this setup, but it's running off of that there 12-volt battery right now, and there's about I don't know, there's that much space in between the two units. Okay, and this is definitely running on the wireless power. You can see what happens when the antennas are not arrayed properly. If you can get them both in the same plane with the right distance between them, you really get good pickup. See, if I unplug one of those antennas, just unplug it completely, then the wireless module still works. I mean, it still receives, but you have to be quite a bit closer to the transmitter before you get that nice bright glow. So by adding the second antenna in parallel with the first one, like that, and then getting them in the same plane, well, for roughly, I can get a lot further away from the transmitter and still be able to light up those LEDs nice and bright. Alright, that's my version of the wireless Joule thief, where I have substituted a little wireless receiver for the entire power supply, and I'm powering the whole thing off of my wireless transmitter system. Thank you for watching.